We're back with the Dusi Duke Martin Dreyer and top paddler Erik Zondi. Excitement's in the air because next week it's time once again for the toughest canoe race on the planet.
Now guys, the Dusi Canoe Marathon is just around the corner. Definitely one of the biggest canoe races out there and certainly a very important race on your calendar. Erik, tell me a bit about the Dusi.
All you have to do in the Dusi, you have to train hard and all you have to know that the Dusi is very tough and then you have to give some experience to the guys who've been there for a long time.
Well, I know for a fact that the Dusi takes up a very special place in your heart.
Dusi is really close to my heart because I've had great success with it, and it's kind of grabbed me, and I just love the area that the river flows through. It's sort of life in its purest form. All the 6 wins previously, no one in the valley knew my name, and there was a Mlungu going past their hut. But when I won with Michael, it was go Michael, go Martin, and it gave me such a warm, fuzzy feeling that I was actually now one of them.
Daring to take on the elements in an endurance race requires a careful dance of training and nutrition. Erik shares his secrets.
Now Erik, if someone is going for the win like yourself, how important is it to train correctly and also to recover properly?
It's very important to train hard as we can. So because those is a 3-day race and it's very tough, each and every day is challenging you. So in the training days, you have to push yourself to the limit until you can feel it that you can do the 3 days tough.
But do you feel that everyone out there will benefit from having a correct supplementation plan?
If you have some, I think it's a good idea to use the supplementation because we are paying the same kilometers, the same days. I think we deserve to use the supplementation so that we'll get a recovery.
There are no frills in this unique race, no water points or repair stations. Planning is everything. Athletes battle high humidity, merciless heat and sometimes even fluctuating water levels.
Martin, let's go back a little bit to the preparation for the Dusi. How big a role does mental preparation play? Because let's face it, the Dusi is tough.
Mental preparation can actually be the winning factor for someone. You're going to get incidences in the race where you might actually have sprained your ankle and there's no doctor there to give you a pain pull or strap it up. Or you could break your boat and you've got to do a duct tape in quick fix job. And the heat could be 48 degrees plus unbearable. So the mental preparation, you've got to foresee yourself in those circumstances before they happen so that you sort of act appropriately and you deal with it in a positive manner. We try and duplicate a lot of the scenarios in training in terms of what might happen in the race. So when it does happen, it's human instinct that you just deal with it very appropriately.
It's not necessarily the fastest who win, but the toughest. Continuous refueling along the way is as essential as duct tape for leaking dings. This is where USN makes all the difference.
And back to the topic of supplementation, what role does it play for you as a more serious paddler?
Like my Zulus don't carry a lot of body fat, and so when we're training and when I'm training, you can use up your glycogen stores within 45 minutes and then you're kind of going on nothing. And so when you're able to use Cyto Power in your sessions or Epic Pro, even better because it's an all-in-one, you're able to just perform at a high level.
Martin, there's a lot of talk of high risk and doping when it comes to supplementation, especially at the level that you guys are performing at. But you seem confident in USN.
Yeah, I mean, USN I've used forever and I've competed at the highest levels internationally and locally, and I've forever been drug tested because you just do. When you place in a top 3 in a high profile race, they take you along to the sort of the back corner of the tent where the drug testing is happening, and I mean I've never had an incident and I never will.
USN products are tested in top local and international laboratories to ensure it complies with all international standards, confirming it's safe, pure and effective.
And Martin, any last wise words of wisdom from your side?
Yeah, with Dusi just around the corner, it's not too much you can do right now, so I think the guys just need to make sure they stay injury free. And if there's an opportunity with water in the river to float down, because that you can even do the day before. You can get on the river and learn the big treacherous wrappers like Gumtree, Tompi Hippo, and it'll stand you in good stead come race day.
And Erik, advice from your side for people going out and doing the Dusi this year, what would you say?
Because it's very late now, I can't say they must go back and train hard. But now they can try to maintain their stress, keep their self cool and wait for the race.
And when packing that nutritional bag for yourself and also for your team, what do you make sure is in there?
Make sure that my guy's bag doesn't go without Cyto Power because it's such a good energy supplement during training and racing. And personally, I like to use the Epic Pro because it's got great glycogen replacement, good maintaining for energy levels, and it's got good protein. It's got some amino acids which are helping me recover while I'm actually racing, so it's going to help me in the next day and the next day, which then the Recover Max is something which, I mean, I actually drink too much of because I really like the taste. The chocolate's the one I think that makes you go faster, and we use that after training and racing because it's the one that's going to take you to the recovery process much quicker.
We wish the Change Your Life Academy athletes all the best. The Dusi starts on Thursday the 16th of February. Join the USN SA page on Facebook for updates on great sporting events and more.